Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A precious or semi-precious stone incorporated into a piece of jewelry. A person who is as brilliant and precious as a piece of jewelry. A crystalline rock that can be cut and polished for jewelry. He had the gem set in a ring for his wife. Art highly prized for its beauty or perfection. A sweet quick bread baked in a cup-shaped pan. A precious or semi-precious stone incorporated into a piece of jewelry. A person who is as brilliant and precious as a piece of jewelry. Adorn or decorate with precious stones. Jeweled dresses. A precious or semi-precious stone incorporated into a piece of jewelry. A crystalline rock that can be cut and polished for jewelry. United States architect, 1902 to 1978. Kill by throwing stones at. People wanted to stone the woman who had a child out of wedlock. United States jurist who served on the United States Supreme Court as Chief Justice, 1872 to 1946. Material consisting of the aggregate of minerals like those making up the Earth's crust. Stone is abundant in New England and there are many quarries. Remove the pits from. United States journalist who advocated liberal causes, 1907 to 1989. A crystalline rock that can be cut and polished for jewelry. She had jewels made of all the rarest stones. United States feminist and suffragist, 1818 to 1893. The hard inner, usually woody, layer of the pericarp of some fruits, as peaches or plums or cherries or olives, that contains the seed. You should remove the stones from prunes before cooking. A lump or mass of hard consolidated mineral matter. United States filmmaker, born in 1946. United States jurist who was named Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court in 1941 by Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1872 to 1946. A lack of feeling or expression or movement. He must have a heart of stone. An avoirdupois unit used to measure the weight of a human body, equal to 14 pounds. A heavy chap who must have weighed more than 20 stone. Building material consisting of a piece of rock hewn in a definite shape for a special purpose. He wanted a special stone to mark the site. Of any of various dull tannish or gray colors. Accumulated wealth in the form of money or jewels, etc. The pirates hid their treasure on a small island in the West Indies. Be fond of. Be attached to. Hold dear. Art highly prized for its beauty or perfection. A collection of precious things. The trunk held all her meager treasures. Any possession that is highly valued by its owner. The children returned from the seashore with their shells and other treasures. A sweet quick bread baked in a cup-shaped pan. An adornment, as a bracelet or ring or necklace, made of precious metals and set with gems, or imitation gems. An adornment, as a bracelet or ring or necklace, made of precious metals and set with gems, or imitation gems. A human being. A human being. There was too much for one person to do. A grammatical category used in the classification of pronouns, possessive determiners, and verb forms according to whether they indicate the speaker, the addressee, or a third party. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. A human body, usually including the clothing. A weapon was hidden on his person. The immaterial part of a person, the actuating cause of an individual life. Deep feeling or emotion. A human being. A secular form of gospel that was a major black musical genre in the 1960s and 1970s. Soul was politically significant during the civil rights movement. The human embodiment of something. The soul of honor. Characteristic of or meant for a single person or thing. An individual serving. Being or characteristic of a single thing or person. Individual drops of rain. A human being. Separate and distinct from others of the same kind. Mark the individual pages. Concerning one person exclusively. We all have individual cars. A single organism. Causing or capable of causing death. Mortal combat. A human being. Involving loss of divine grace or spiritual death. Subject to death. Mortal beings. Unrelenting and deadly. Mortal enemy. A human being. Colorless glass made of almost pure silica. A protective cover that protects the face of a watch. A rock formed by the solidification of a substance, has regularly repeating internal structure, external plane faces. A crystalline element used as a component in various electronic devices. A solid formed by the solidification of a chemical and having a highly regular atomic structure. Glassware made of quartz. The products of human creativity, works of art collectively. An art exhibition. The creation of beautiful or significant things. Art does not need to be innovative to be good. A superior skill that you can learn by study and practice and observation. The art of conversation. Photographs or other visual representations in a printed publication. The publisher was responsible for all the artwork in the book. The products of human creativity, works of art collectively. A collection of fine art. Breads made with a leavening agent that permits immediate baking. A light shade of blue. A precious transparent stone of rich blue corundum valued as a gemstone. A transparent piece of sapphire that has been cut and polished and is valued as a precious gem. Of something having the color of a blue sapphire. Sapphire eyes. A card game played by one person. Extinct flightless bird related to the dodo. A dull gray North American thrush noted for its beautiful song. A gem, usually a diamond, in a setting by itself. A shape that is spherical and small. A shade of white the color of bleached bones. A smooth lustrous round structure inside the shell of a clam or oyster, much valued as a jewel. Gather pearls, from oysters in the ocean. A green transparent form of beryl, highly valued as a gemstone. A transparent piece of emerald that has been cut and polished and is valued as a precious gem. The green color of an emerald. A precious stone that is a valuable part of a sovereign's regalia. the most desirable assets of a corporation. Their crown jewels figured prominently in the takeover attempt. The area of a baseball field that is enclosed by 3 bases and home plate. Very hard native crystalline carbon valued as a gem. A parallelogram with 4 equal sides, an oblique angled equilateral parallelogram. The baseball playing field. A playing card in the minor suit that has 1 or more red rhombuses on it. He led a small diamond. A transparent piece of diamond that has been cut and polished and is valued as a precious gem. Of a color at the end of the color spectrum, next to orange, resembling the color of blood or cherries or tomatoes or rubies. A deep and vivid red color. A transparent deep red variety of corundum, used as a gemstone and in lasers. A transparent piece of ruby that has been cut and polished and is valued as a precious gem. A gemstone having the property of transmitting light without serious diffusion. A highly polished gem that is cut convexly but without facets. A gemstone that is opaque. Light hollow muffin made of a puff batter, individual Yorkshire pudding, baked in a deep muffin cup. Cornbread muffin.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.